Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm feeling a little bit of Call of Duty's in it, especially as we're now getting into that pre-season, how would you say, reveal stuff for E3 and all that coming around the corner. I thought, well, this year's Call of Duty's Modern Warfare Part 2, which I think I speak for everyone, we're the most looking forward to, as Cold War, to be honest, was more of a hate than a love. The story was absolute garbage. The multiplayer was just Modern Warfare, but with a few maps and some old Cold War weapons added. Call of Duty Pacific, I would say was on Pacific of it, was, like I say, great. It had the map from Vanguard. Vanguard had like one or two missions that were great. A super short campaign. It was just rushed. It should never have been released. It is one of those. So we're currently back to probably what was the greatest in 2019 when they launched Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They launched it with an amazing, how would you say, start. I was absolutely heartbroken with Cold War because it was just utter garbage. I think, well, I'll take that back. I am going to take that back. There was one mission, and that was the Russian Kremlin mission where you're walking around in there. That was decent. Had a great idea. Everything else was just like, nah, I can do without. But yeah, as we're getting into this season now where you'll start seeing more trailers, more releases, I thought, well, it'd be nice to go through Modern Warfare so that we've been through it this year and it's kind of there and out there for people to watch and enjoy. The campaign is, like I say, the best Modern Warfare campaign out there, and I just can't wait for the next one. So, I understand. Of course we all understand about that. That's the one thing I don't understand. Don't give me two versions of the game, just put one. Anyone who doesn't like it, well, go play something else. Now, I recently played one of the levels on there, so I'm going to go back to the beginning as we were starting this all out. Obviously, like I say, we're at this point now where games have got pretty quiet, and recently I've been playing a lot of Insurgency Sandstorm, and what was it, Rainbow Six Extraction, which, to be honest with you, Rainbow Six Extraction is a really good game. I've got a few videos on the channel, and if you want to see more, just please leave it in the comments below. It does help me understand what you guys want to see, and I've got no qualms about putting them games on there. I love games. I love games in general, whether it's hardcore shooters to RPGs. Everyone enjoys games to a different degree, let's call it that way. Now, we're going to start. This is Fog of War, and like I say, I just think that this is one of the best. So, let's have a look. Yes, obviously we don't mind it, do we? You know what? I'm going to go easy just because it is the story side of things. I'm not going to go for like ultra uber realism and die in one shot because that's no fun. I don't mind doing that when I've got a couple of glasses of vodka there, or shots, should I say, of vodka or tequila or what have you. But right now, let's just stick it on recruit. At least here we can do a bit of Rambo. But I'm kind of surprised at the similarities that they really went as far to draw a line to modern day wars with this game. But while we're watching this, who agrees Call of Duty using stupid names for guns? I mean, I like firearms. I'm not a murderer. I don't believe in all that stuff. But I love the mechanics of firearms, and I would really respect more, that they use the correct name for it, because it just bugs me. When you look at the Mark 18 in this, it's called some M4 whatever, and I'm like, you can put M4 and do it, or you can do this, just do it, because I mean, it's one of those, like, why not, it's just one of those. I mean, I do love the graphics on this. being really top notch for the time. The facial details are really accurate, which is good. You know. So, and one thing I always notice, they always put one dickhead boss type thing in these. It's like they have to have one who's just being a jackass, you know?
You're still clear to engage, but live fire on Russian military is prohibited. We cannot have an international incident.
You can't have an international incident, yet radar will pick up a Black Hawk helicopter that's over 50 feet above the ground. Which this does look like. There you go. We're using the Mark 18.
We need to keep this on a tight loop. Markov's men are moving the gas tonight.
What are the odds of running to General Markov? Russian general would be caught dead out here.
I love that. His Glock 19X is called an X16. This one's just an M4A1. Call it a Mark 18. It's using Daniel Defense rail on it. Come on. Even though, having recently purchased a Mark 18 GBBR, I can tell you now, it's got one of the hex nuts the wrong way round.
Okay, drop him.
We're clear.
There we go.
Post up on the ridge and let's get the lay of
Just figuring out the controls. I've forgotten all about these.
Echo 3-1 to Blue Viking 5. Call for fire. Stand by for target confirmation.
But I mean, the graphics on this are just stunning.
Let's recce the area and make sure there's no Russian.
Again, before I forget,
Check the railway. Medium transport truck. Transport for the gas.
Before I forget, this is running on the Xbox Series X on its maximum graphics settings it can. It's even using the online, what do they call it, graphic enhancements, you know. Let's just call it. Which does add a lot to it. You know, but again, it's dependent on bandwidth. I'm lucky enough to have a decent bandwidth on this, so it's nice. God, it looks good. Hard to make out what they were.
Much obliged, Viking. We'll take it from here.
Will we? Come on.
Multiple guns on foot. Hold up. Approach.
So we got 1, 2. Let's go full auto. He's dead. Yeah, the hex nuts, not that I'm going to hold it against them, is the other way, because you have 2 facing forward and 4 facing forward, 2 on either side, and 2 facing rearward in order to provide a secure lockup, because if you screw them in like they are now, it doesn't work. It won't give you a tight enough seal. Hey, bong. Kill him. He's dead anyway.
Put him out of their misery.
0 tolerance.
Got enemies. Taking them.
Roger. Hitman's coming to you.
I'll just do it because I want to. Unload a clip. Mm-hmm. When you're ready.
Stay sharp. We're blind on this breach.
Got an empty nest on that second deck.
Take him out. Force out. We need to secure the gas before they
Let's
move.
go. Where did you come from? And you wonder why I put it on rookie. That's one thing I do love about this game. If it could be on PC, you know, like with Sandstorm, you get all the leaning options and peeking stuff like you get in Tarkov. I just shot him in the balls and he's still fighting. Real life, you'd be down. That's why I do love about some hardcores like Tarkov. You know, shot placement counts. Okay. Well, that didn't work. You know what? Let's just pick some up. MG's down. You mean they were breaking for the warehouse? Come on, guys.
Gas must be inside.
Yeah, I've noticed because I'm running it through PC directly, they've decided to take off the effects because on here there'd be loads of sparks and stuff. It just adds a load of extra details, markings on the gun.
Chems may be inside. Masks up.
But it's still awesome. It still looks fantastic. But when you run it on Series X and you put those extra features on, let's have a look if they are on. Let's see. Graphics. Yeah, texture on command, high quality. But it just. There you go, high quality. Yeah. Let's go.
They killed the power. No white light. On me.
Go.
Pitch black in here. You hear that? They killed the power. Find it. Contact! He's down.
I think we got him. Oh no. Get in the ghoulies, he's dead.
Let's get the power up. Shed some light. Find this gas.
Roger, 3-1.
Lights coming on.
There we go.
Hey!
We got a problem. These guys are Russian army.
3-1 to Watcher. Barkov's hired guns or Spetsnaz. We got Russian army KIA. We need to bug out now.
Negative. Command wants mission accomplished on this. Not our choice.
Never is. 3-1 out. Jackpot. EID in the gas.
Solid copy, 3-1.
That's kind of cool. I wish we had that for COVID, eh? Rub it in your mouth, click it, and it's done. Instead, you have to do it and wait half an hour for it to come through. Realism, eh?
All stations, we are Oscar Mike to the RV. Watch your sectors.
Good work, Alex. Rally is the hook point for egress.
Oh dear. And the crap has undoubtedly hit the fan.
I got you. I got you, 3-1.
It's stupid. He's just gonna kill him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You gun. What was that famous thing? It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up. Oh, Farah. Your brother is an idiot.
Echo 3-1 to Watcher.
Alex, what happened?
Terrorist attack. Multiple Marines KIA. Gas stolen. We need evac now.
Roger. Tracking
Mm-hmm.
forces headed your way. Sit tight. We're pushing to you for fast exfil. Watcher out. This operation is now compartmentalized.
And this now just start to hit the fan. So, I say I'll start doing a little bit of a mission like once every couple of days or so, or what have you, depending on how many views, etc., or how many people comment. But it is, I mean, like I say, it feels great. It feels weird because, like I say, for the last couple of weeks I've been playing Sandstorm and that, and they handle so much more differently. The controls are very tight, the responses are bang on, you know, whereas on this it's a little bit sloppy for controller use. Again, benefits of keyboard and mouse. We just did. Again, the new version of Price is awesome. And here is where I will pause it. So, yes, I'm going to tell you that that is a great game, and you know, I think it's you know, one of those amazing games that, like I say, have standed the test of time. You know, even though it's 3 years on, and games have come on leaps and bounds over that time, it's still awesome. Halo Infinite was one of those games recently, which I look forward to playing again. But I want to play with, do like a co-op with a friend on that one, and I can get it recorded live if necessary, because it was really a good game. You know, Halo Infinite was stunning as a campaign. The multiplayer was a bit of a... It's free to play, so what can I tell you? You know? But on this game, I really look forward to the sequel. I hope they continue with this footprint that they did with this one. They move it to the next one and they continue it on and follow through, because they have no excuse. Clean House is probably one of the best missions of the game for me, because I love that SAS style of room clearing. That was awesome. And like I say, it's just one of those amazing things, and there's so many good games, like I say, that could come from this, but we're just going to have to, again, we're still a few years in now, this is our 3rd year in, and we're still waiting for it, you know? So, like I say, I love Modern Warfare, I think it's cool, and I think anyone who's played the actual Modern Warfare will understand it did so much. The Warzone was here because of Modern Warfare. It wouldn't exist without it. It'd be a totally different animal, a different beast. So, you know, and yeah, every game that's come since has just been mere shadow compared to this version of it, and I think that's universally agreed. You know, they've all had their little moments. Like I say, 1 level in Cold War, 2 levels I think they were good in Vanguard, but it's nothing compared to this, you know. Like I say, they're just not. This is everything you play is just fun, and you want to keep playing. You don't want to stop. So that's it, guys and girls. As I say, for today, we'll continue this on in the next one. We'll do Piccadilly. Might rush embedded in there as well, because that was kind of cool. But that is entirely time dependent. So, as always, you guys and girls are awesome. Please like the video. It helps me out a lot, and allows me to do these things. So please do that. Watch that, pass it on, share it with your mates, etc. All the usual YouTube stuff. And like I say, you guys are awesome.